is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Our guests today down there, Dennis Stroughmatt along with Dow Smith. We are talking about the big 2019 Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Show taking place next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the April 11th through the 13th at the Doubletree Hotel there in Mount Vernon, right next to the interstate. Easy to find. How are they doing on rooms, by the way? Have you heard anything? What's the word, Dow?
They're filling up. I just got a report yesterday. We're well over 220 room nights booked.
Yeah.
That's probably 40 better than last year at this time.
Wow.
That means...
And they sold out last year, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So you might want to think about contacting them. All right, we mentioned one of our favorites. I've had her on the radio, and I think I've talked to her since then. Leona Williams is going to be there. She's a treat, isn't she?
Yeah, she's great.
Talk about Leona Williams, Dennis. You could talk about Leona and Ron and her son Ron Williams for probably 30 minutes.
Oh, easily. Well, Leona's great.
I'm not giving you 30 minutes.
You don't even have to talk. You don't really even have to talk to who Leona was married to for several years.
Yeah.
And just her own story itself and the music that she's written stands on its own.
Yeah.
But great songs. But of course, I will say she did. She was with Merle Haggard for several years. And
you were good. I thought you were going to talk about
I was going to
that.
say you don't even have to, but I will.
She was a backup singer on Big City, for crying out loud.
She was on Big City, but she wrote, "If you're trying to break my heart, you don't have very far to go."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just
she co-wrote with Merle,
right?
Some of the outstanding songs,
a lot of great songs
of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, a lot of great songs. I mean, she's written songs that have been recorded by everybody from, Charlie Pride to, well, besides Merle, I mean,
Willie Nelson.
Well, probably, yeah.
Well, I think Waylon
George
Jennings
Jones, Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so many different people that have recorded her material, through the
and she
years.
still performs, and she's very active.
And just the sweetest lady you could ever talk to.
Oh, yeah, she's so great. It's like, I'll just tell you a little personal story just really quickly. I don't know if it was last year. I think it was last year, or it could have been the year before. But she was moving. She lives in Nashville now, and but she had been living in her kind of family home in Missouri.
Okay.
In Vienna, Missouri for many years, and she was selling the home, and she was trying to get rid of stuff and move stuff. And she goes, "Dennis," she said, "you need to come over here. I've got something for you."
Oh, that's nice. So you're thinking Leona Williams has something for you?
Yeah.
That could vary.
Well, it was.
What were you thinking?
Cool.
First of all, before you went in, what were you thinking it might be?
I had no idea. I didn't know. I mean, it could be a guitar, it could be a fiddle, but what she
Merle Haggard's hat or
could
something.
be. But she goes, "I've got something for you. You need to come over." So I follow her over to the table, and she pulls out a CD retail display stand.
No kidding.
And it was a nice one. And she goes, "I don't have room for this." She said, "I've got a lot of these. You need this for your career.
You do need that."
And so here you go. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, that's the cool thing is she knew exactly what you needed.
Yeah, she did, and I have used it consistently. And I think she even made some comment. She goes, "I've seen you at different places where you just put your CDs on the table. No, people need to see them.
Yeah,
you need this." You know?
Well, how thoughtful.
Yeah, but no, she's so cool. She really is.
She'll be playing on Thursday and Saturday, right?
Right.
And we'll talk. Well, let's go ahead and talk about Ron. But the reason I bring up Thursday and Saturday, she'll be there all weekend to talk with the people who are the fans.
Oh yeah.
And that's one of the things that you run into with this steel guitar show. All the artists are really giving of their time, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They almost invariably, they all know each other.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows each other.
And so they're visiting, and then they've all met different people who've been coming to our show for years. So it's kind of a family homecoming.
It's a family reunion, huh?
Yeah.
Well, one of the cool things about it, because I'm like, the steel players, because you're going to have, like I said, a lot of steel players that will get up and play. They'll just get on the mic and say, "Could I get Ron Williams to come up and sing a song with me?"
Oh, is that right?
Absolutely.
Or say, "Miss Leona, could you come up and sing a tune with me?" And they're liable to ask. I mean, I get asked. People ask me to say, "Hey, come up and sing a song with me."
And you're always willing to do that.
Absolutely. You just run up there and do it. Because, it's all about having a good time and fun. You don't get hung up. I know as a player, as an entertainer, and just someone who's there, it's so relaxing. You just don't get hung up in this, "Oh my God, I'm in front of a huge audience."
Right. And the crowd does get pretty good size.
Oh,
it'll be 400 or 500 people in the room.
Over 500.
Yeah.
And it'll be packed.
That's pretty cool.
There'll be 600 in there this year.
Whoa! All right,
I rearranged the seating. I borrowed some more chairs.
Well, that's good.
Well, and the thing about it is to remind everybody too, is this is also, it's a huge fundraiser and it's a big support
for the Shriners, right?
For the Shriners and for the Children's Hospital in St. Louis.
Before I let you go, tell me there's a Ron Williams picture. Tell me a Ron story.
Hey,
because Ron's Leona's boy. He has lived kind of a checkered life. I said varied about something earlier. He's lived a varied lifestyle as well as a bartender, as well as a singer, and all that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, Ron's really cool. He really is. He's a hardcore country singer.
Yeah.
Don't expect to hear him do new quote unquote country.
Right.
Some people call that country rap or crap.
I heard somebody. I gotta tell you, Dennis, I hadn't put that together. I had a country DJ in here last week, and he called. Actually, it's Monday, and he says, I said, I'm not playing that country rap, and he never put them together like you just did.
I just wondered if he was going to.
I can't believe. Dow, I'm sorry, I missed it. I can't believe that went right over my head. I'm just but I tell you, Ron's old traditional. I mean, he's a young man. What is he? 40, early 40s?
He's in his late 40s.
Late 40s now.
But he's still, he's a very
young man to me and Dow.
Yeah, very, very active guy. I mean, he plays a lot in Nashville. He hosts a midnight jamboree, many times a year. He works on Broadway in Nashville, quite a bit. But he's also on tour. He tours a lot, solo as a solo artist, tours a lot with his mother. They'll go out and do, duet shows together. He's also a songwriter. Some of his songs have been recorded by like Joe Diffie.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So I mean, he's a songwriter too, and he's been really giving of his time too. Both of them have, to come to this Steel Show for so many years. They come and do it.
Well, they've been doing this, I know, for at least half a dozen years.
I mean, they could be
8 years, I think.
8 years.
Yeah, I mean, they could be a lot of different places, but they choose to come to the Steel Show.
Well, that's
the Illinois Steel Show.
Well, like Dow said, it's becoming kind of a family reunion. I know you need to leave, but before you go, you want to tell me something about? I've got Jimmy Burson and Larry Lang's pictures here too. If you want, Jimmy, have you played with Jimmy Burson?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I mean, Dow has, but I have played with Larry Lang, and they're gonna do a great Western swing show.
Oh, is that right?
I can tell you that. And I know Jimmy Burson's going to be, great Western swing music. And that's the thing. This whole show has so many different aspects of it. Hardcore country, maybe a little bit of quote-unquote new country, Western swing, jazz, some pretty hardcore jazz you may hear, some uptown jazz music.
You're kidding me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be some cool stuff.
That's outstanding.
I've got a couple of late-breaking things, Dennis, that you might not even know about. Jimmy Burson is bringing his granddaughter, Emily George, and I've got her CD, and she sings beautifully.
All right.
She'll be joining him on his show.
And that's on Saturday.
That's it.
Well, he's on Friday night, too.
Yeah. And Larry Lang is bringing with him Shane Van Diver from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, is that right?
Great singer. Also, John Buffington from Oklahoma is going to be playing steel with those guys. Also, Trish Harris from Oklahoma is going to be coming up. So we're going to have an Oklatex connection.
It is Western Swing time then.
Yeah.
It is Western Swing time. Before I let you go, we're going to take our final break here in a minute, and Dennis has to be off. You've got your gigging tonight. Where are you?
I've got a show tonight.
He's gigging Friday night. What gigs do you have coming up?
Actually,
you're in Houston, Hoopston tonight.
Well, actually, but I've got things coming up. I've got to be in Chicago this coming next weekend.
Oh, is that right?
I've got to play in Chicago.
Where do you play up there?
I'll be playing in Naperville, College of DuPage.
Nice.
Playing a show up there, and then after that, I've got to play an Opry show. Philo, Illinois, doing that.
You're going to Philo?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Philo?
Many times.
Philo is a wonderful breath of fresh air that you can take 2 breaths to get right through.
And, then I've got another show around St. Louis, and all that's before the Steel Show, and then
you're busy.
Gonna hold residence at the Steel Show for 3 days. So
wow! I tell you what, Dennis, I know you're in Hoopston tonight, and when we get off the air, we'll take our final break, and I've been to Hoopston one time. I could tell you a story about Houston. I'll go back sometime. It's not bad about Houston. It was a person there. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guests are Dow Smith, have been Dennis Stroughmatt. He's got to go.
Yeah,
but Dennis, I really appreciate your time today.
Glad to be here.
And yours too, Dow. Hey, we'll be right back to wrap things up in just a second. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
The difference between a good building and a great building is craftsmanship. It's about taking pride in the finished product. It's about being a professional. Unlike other construction companies, you work with Morton Building's craftsmen from conception to completion. From the plant employees who roll the steel to the company driver who delivers the materials to the construction crews, every one of them are Morton employee owners who take pride in exceeding your expectations. Discover the Morton difference today at mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, right here on Wabash Catch TV. Happy April Fool's Day. Hope that you are not pranked too badly. Guest today back, well, it was Dennis Stroughmatt. He's had to leave as Dow Smith remains with us for this last segment. We are talking about the Southern Illinois Steel Guitar Show that is taking place Thursday, the 11th of April through Saturday, the 13th. And, you know, we talked about it a little bit now, but maybe not as much as it, we mentioned that the funds go to the Shriners. That's not really accurate, is it? It's going to the Shriner hospitals, isn't it?
It's going to benefit the children who are treated by Shriners Hospital in St. Louis. The local Shriners are a tremendous help to us in doing the show and in fundraising. You can't thank the Jefferson County Shrine Club enough, and the Crazy Clowns. They'll be on hand making balloons and entertaining for the entire weekend as well. And several of the other local shrine clubs around in various counties be helping us out. Just as a tidbit, last year we were able to raise just over $18,000 for Shriners Hospital.
Just this one weekend?
Just in the weekend. Yep.
How about that?
We hope to sail past 20,000.
You want to do that every year, don't you?
Yes,
you want to add to it each and every year.
We do. Well, it's a great cause. If you've ever had an opportunity to take a tour of the new Shriners Hospital for Children in St. Louis, it's a beautiful facility, and what's even more beautiful is to see those kids in there.
Yeah.
responding to treatment, and they're all smiles.
I've talked with some of the folks who helped put that. Well, who helped put some of the fundraising, who have been on that tour. The old hospital, they had like 150 beds, and you don't need that many in this day and age because it's mainly an outpatient. There's still 12 or 15 or so beds, but it's an outstanding complex, isn't it?
The local shrine clubs actually drive the buses and help people take their transportation to get into the hospital. It's a great organization.
Tell me a little bit about before I let you go. We talked a little bit about it last time. There is an event on Thursday night at this at this event at the show. Tell me about the singing contest.
Well, the singing contest is an opportunity for all of us to get involved. You ought to come down and get on the list.
You've said that before. I haven't. I really haven't decided what I'd want to sing.
Well, I've got a list of about 100 gospel and country songs that you can choose from. You can sing something else that's not on the list, but if the band doesn't know it, you're better off if the band knows it.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I read on the list isn't online, but I read on the schedule for the show that it's not a stump the band contest.
No, right. Right. We'll have some more local guys playing in that band, and some of them like me.
Well, Dennis will be playing.
Stumped. Dennis will. You can't stump Dennis.
You can't stump Dennis,
but you could me.
All right. Since you're asking if I'm going to sing, and this is judged on by audience, right? This is audience clapping.
No, we have 3 judges.
Oh, we do.
Who know something about music hidden in the audience.
Oh, really? So you don't tell who the judges are?
No.
So we don't know who to ham it up to.
And all you have to do is sign up at the registration desk.
I don't know if it's like a $15 entry or something like that.
Oh, no. Well, you have to buy a ticket to get into the show. That's $12 on Thursday.
$12 on Thursday.
You could have been there all day for that $12. But you sign the list. We'll take the list up there. They'll start calling names. And you have the opportunity to win a part of a total of $450.
What? Oh, my heavens. Really? That's a nice number.
Well,
for just like one song?
Yeah. Yeah, you're just going to sing.
I got to tell you, if I win, I'll probably collect the $450, might donate some of it back to the Shriner children. I mean, that's all nice. Do people do that occasionally?
They do, actually. Let me clarify that. Winning first place doesn't get you $450.
That's the purse.
The 3 places is the purse.
I see, the total purse. Okay.
Yeah.
That way, so when I win.
There you go.
So when I win, I'll donate some of it back, and that's cool. So what would you suggest? You're a musician. You're a former musician, and you hear my timbre. You hear my level of you don't have any idea of my level of talent. Singing, of course.
I'm thinking Elvira is a perfect tune for you.
You want me to go John Anderson? I got to tell you, I do have a fallback that I usually that I am outstanding with on whenever I do a karaoke. My country fallback is Whiskey River.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure the band can do that.
I would think the band would be able to play Whiskey River.
It's a nice Johnny Bush song.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But I do the fast version. I'm doing.
Oh, you want the Willie Nelson version?
I want the Willie Nelson version. I want the live version, the Willie live version.
Johnny Bush doesn't care as long as somebody keeps singing that song. He makes money every time they play it.
Well, I don't blame him a bit. The bad part about getting me up there to sing Whiskey River is that I know where to place the hands for the first chord. Right?
Yeah.
Of a guitar. And you ding, ding, ding.
That's exactly what I do.
That's exactly what but I just start hitting it harder and harder and harder, and I break strings and all. Because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's easy to
fun
get
song.
into it, isn't it?
Yeah. What time is the show on Thursday night? The singing show.
I think about 7 o'clock it starts off.
Talent show at 7 o'clock. Folks, again, the entire weekend is going to be just a real blast. This is the Steel Guitar Show. It is in Mount Vernon. If you want more information on it, go to southernillinoisproductions.org.
That's correct.
Right? I presume you're on Facebook, and folks can look it up on there and find stuff on Facebook. Dow, I know, like always, it's going to be a tremendous show, isn't it?
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great.
Better than
last year.
And follow me on Twitter on the Wabash at Wabash Catch TV. We'll figure out a way to to give away these tickets for that weekend. Hey, thanks a lot for watching, Dow. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all real soon. Have a great day.